all around the world. And as a result, we got to live in California for 13 months. As a result, I got an opportunity to live and work in France. And we also lived in Toronto for a number of months as well on different aircraft programs. So for sure, it was a lot about my career versus Linda's career, but she followed me all around the world. And sometimes it's not easy to make those sacrifices, but I would have done the same thing for her. But not everybody in our life is willing to make the same sacrifices. And equally important, when you get married, you should try and make sure that the two lives are closely aligned as much as possible. So it's things that we don't often consider, but these are things that come into our relationships, good or bad in many cases. You're on mute.
Thank you for sharing that reflection. That was awesome. Did anybody else want to reflect? What I had gotten from it was the repeating of the cycle. I found that was really powerful. Like she didn't realize that she was repeating a cycle that she had went through when as a child.
The child,
yeah. So I found that was really powerful, that acknowledgement, because a lot of us do that. Sister Carlene, yeah.
Yeah, me too. It was the repeating of the cycle, and also what we as person need is really what we are looking for from other, and the fact that we have to give us what we are looking for in other. So we are looking from other instead of looking inside of us. So c'est ce qui m'a retenu.
Nice. Thank you, Queen. Thank you so much for sharing. All right, guys, so we're gonna transition back into the kickoff of our meetings today. Let's play it on.
With Monday.com, you can connect your work apps in one place. Start by creating a clear workflow on Monday.com that includes all.
Traditional business cards are often lost or forgotten. This can lead to missed opportunities and wasted time and money. Java Logics offers a unique solution. Eco-friendly paperless business cards that are easy to update and share. With our QR code, you can share your card with anyone, anytime, anywhere. It's the easiest way to share your details. Interested in getting one? Click on Get Offer and get your own digital business card today.
Are you looking to grow your wealth through passive real estate investments? Then you can't afford to miss this year's Earn While You Sleep Expo. Here's what you can expect. Gain comprehensive knowledge about various investment options like REITs, land development, and more. Connect with like-minded individuals, potential investment partners, and industry experts. Hear from renowned keynote speakers and real estate advisors who will share their expertise. Learn from real-life success stories and how to mitigate risks in your investments. Stay ahead of the curve with insights into current market trends and opportunities. The event will feature keynote speeches, panel discussions, and an in-depth analysis of popular investment options. And don't forget, attend the event for a chance to win $5,000 towards your real estate portfolio. Seats are limited. Secure yours today and take the first step towards financial freedom. We hope to see you there. It would be our honor to host you.
Welcome to the digital age, where having a website is essential for any business. But with so many devices and screen sizes, how can you ensure your website looks great on every device? Introducing Responsive Website Design. Upgrade to responsive website design today, and give your customers the best online experience possible. With responsive design, your website automatically adjusts to the screen size of the device it's being viewed on. No more zooming in and out, or scrolling left and right. Your website will always look great, no matter the device. Get a free consultation. Contact us today at Mainstream Digicom.
I think for many, the way it's introduced, this idea of third eye, is foreign. But, you know, again, my background being in Christianity, when folk hear me say third eye, and I go, okay, let me break this down. You know, when Jacob climbed the ladder, what did he say? It's the place where I saw Jesus face to face, or God face to face. Where did he see him? What's the ladder? The ladder has the same number of rungs as our spinal column. So it is energetically moving up the spinal column to the place where, you know, the the spinal cord goes into the brain stem.
Yeah.
That accesses the pituitary gland and the pineal gland.
Yeah.
You know, and in the Bible it says, and he called the place pineal.
Right.
Hello.
Right.
Peace, Hotep. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to introduce the OFC. We're grateful to you, God our Creator, and the ancestors for bringing us together. We ask that the spirits of love, light, unity, and wisdom continue to guide us in fulfilling our goals. So what is the OFC? The OFC is an acronym that stands for One Full Circle. We are the Melanated Community Resource Hub and Network. Our slogan? Think of us first for all your community and business needs. For our structure, we are a social economy enterprise. For those who are new to the term, that means that we are a nonprofit organization generating our own revenue to fulfill our mission. Our mission is to empower the melanated community against discrimination and social exclusion by bridging the gap between the French and English-speaking melanated communities, and by providing social and economic stability to our community by providing our members with access to culturally adapted resources and business support. So in other words, we're empowering our members by uniting the French and English-speaking melanated communities and by serving as a culturally adapted 411 and Google for them to access information and receive the support they need to thrive. If you need more information, the next video will explain what to expect when joining the OFC community. Well, this is it. This is the OFC in a nutshell. Think of us first for all your community and your business needs. Peace and much blessings.
All right. All right, we're back on. Blessed Melanated Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. I'm so grateful to life. I'm grateful to God, our Creator, and to our ancestors for creating another opportunity for us to be able to get together this morning. Welcome to another OFC Weekly, where we get together on a weekly basis to support each other and to encourage each other in life and in business. So let's first give you a quick recap of what to expect for today and what has happened so far since we started this morning. So first off, every Tuesday morning, 7 a.m. or 9 p.m. Eastern time, we have our audio book club and motivational, either clip or motivational video that we listen to get us in the right mindset. Right now, we're currently listening to 490, which is a book by Dr. Joan, and we're taking it in because it uplifts us mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and that's what we're here to do as a community organization. It's not always about just the business. It is about ensuring that you guys are all doing well. Let's call it holistically. So we did that this morning. That's awesome. Now we are about to dive into our session. So from 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. And as well as this evening from 9:30 p.m. Eastern time to 10:30 Eastern p.m. time, we are getting together to network. We're getting together to get to know each other and to build. This whole opportunity came to being because of a collaboration and a partnership that we have with BNI, which stands for Business Networking International. They are the largest business networking platform on the planet. But now the difference with the OFC and BNI is that we are a community resource first. We have a very robust business network and a very large community demographic. We serve a network of about 16,000 members globally. But we are individuals, families, businesses, as well as organizations. So different from a conventional business networking platform, we create a space for individuals as well as business owners to come together to be able to build and to network. So what does that mean? As a regular employee, and not to downplay any of the employees, but people who work a 9 to 5, you're welcome to come and to share what's going on at work. If you have anything that you want to share about your profession that could be a benefit to the community, you're welcome to come here and do so. If you're a family and you have questions about raising your child, you're going through different things, you have questions for the community, we are here to help with that as well. But also, if you're a business owner and you like to share about your company, let people know who you are, what you're doing, and any challenges that you might be having, we are here for that as well. So that is the power of the OFC. We can create this space. So that is what we're about to dive into. We have our affiliates who will be first up to introduce themselves. They are the partners of the OFC. They are our official providers who are here at the service of the members of the community. Then we will open the floor to our business, to the rest of our business community, to the rest of our community, business and individuals, to also introduce themselves, let us know who they are, what they're doing, any challenges that they may have. And yeah, I know we're here to help and to network. Then we will have a quick update in terms of what's going on within the community. And then we will close off with our featured guest. We have an added value, a lot of bonus that I forgot to mention that we're going to dive into right as soon as I'm done letting you guys know what to expect today, which is our teachable moment by our resident business coach with us, who we call Uncle Ken. Thank you for being with us as usual. And he'll be sharing a quick teachable moment with you all. So I hope you have your pens and you're prepared to take some notes. Just quick reminders, our meetings are recorded. So I strongly encourage, if you can, to turn your cameras on. And also, when you're introducing yourselves, please remember to say your contact information. So if anybody who's watching it after the fact, they will be able to connect with you. But I also strongly encourage you to guys share your contact information in the chat. We are here to connect. We are here to network. You know, as I'm going through this, I forgot one main thing. If you are a visitor or a guest for today, bienvenue and welcome. We will also have a space for you all to introduce yourselves to the community so everybody knows who you are and what you do. Sorry, back to my housekeeping. Aussi, nos rencontres, ils sont complètement bilingues. Fait que s'il vous plaît, gênez-vous pas, exprimez-vous dans la langue de votre choix. Our meetings are completely bilingual, so please express yourself in the language of your choice, and if necessary, we will translate. Also, just to ensure that everybody has an opportunity to properly express themselves, we give everybody 60 to 90 seconds to be able to deep dive and let us all know who you are and what you do. Once your time is up, I will start just kind of flaring my hands on the screen just so you know that your time has expired. I think I have hit all the points. Language, connection, video. I think I hit everything. Awesome. So with no further ado, I will cede the floor to Ken with our teachable moment.
Well, grand rising, everybody. What a wonderful day, and we're going to have a wonderful week. They say that there's beauty in our differences. So what are our differences? For sure, we've got green eyes, blue eyes, hazel eyes. We've got different colored hair. We're melanated differently. But really, when we talk about beauty in our differences, we're talking about social styles. We're all different. Why do we get along with some people and don't get along with other people? Well, part of building relationships is understanding people's social styles. Some of us are drivers. Some of us are influencers, some of us are supporters, and some of us are critical thinkers. So what we need to do is, if we can identify the type of social style that that person has, we can start to communicate with them in the language that they understand. As an example, drivers are individuals who tend to be assertive. They drive. So if you want to talk to them about the sunshine and all that, I don't have time for that. So you got to find a common language where you can relate to them. But equally important, each social style also has a weakness, but I'm not going to talk about that right now because I just wanted to share with you 4 social styles. Drivers, so the next is influencers. Influencers are blue sky dreamers. They like to talk about the big picture and they come across as impractical and a little flighty. But they're not really bad people. It's just their social style. Then you've got the supporters. Supporters are very relationship-oriented. They try to understand the personal motives and feelings of others rather than the facts. Adapt your communication style, and you might actually build a relationship with them. And what about critical thinkers? They have the need to be right. Do you know anybody like that? Need to be right. They focus on facts, logic, and statistics. Wow. So if you happen to be an influencer and you're trying to connect with a critical thinker, it can be a bit problematic. So the goal here is to learn about social styles, the 4 social styles, because there's beauty in our differences. And if we can adapt our communication style, maybe, just maybe, some of these people can be great clients, can be great friends, and maybe those uncles and aunts and cousins that you don't really like aren't really horrible people. They're just different. There's beauty in our differences. Thank you. That's my teachable moment.
Thank you so much, Ken. We appreciate that. That was a good one. It is good to understand each character. And again, when we have an opportunity to deep dive with the coaching that we take with you, we are able to really unpack each character and know how to properly target each one. So again, Ken, thank you for what you're doing, and thank you for what you're doing within the community. All right. So with no further ado, let's dive in and first introduce the affiliates who are the partners of the OFC. Well, actually, shoot, Ken, your mic is already unmuted, so I'll let you start off first. The floor is yours.
Well, Grand Rising again, everybody. Wow. Interesting thing about training is a lot of us look at it as a cost, but it's not really a cost, it's an investment. It helps us to springboard ourselves up to new levels in business. But what are the things that we are typically missing? Where are the gaps typically in our business and our lives? Well, one of them is sales. We get into business because of a certain interest and desire that we have to help people. But the problem is that works quite well for a number of years, but then things sort of get a little wonky. So sales skills is really important, but it can help you throughout your entire life. Get a raise from your boss, negotiate a better deal, communicate more effectively, talking about building relationships and social styles. There's lots of things in sales skills that can help you to get that slight edge over your competition. As you grow the business, leadership becomes important as well. And what about your strategy? It's lonely at the top, and sometimes we don't know the right questions, the right decisions we need to make in order to grow our business intelligently. Well, that's what I'm here for. I'm that springboard. I'm that teacher that can help you learn the things that you need to do to get that slight edge over your competition. And that's how you grow a business intelligently. Thank you.
Awesome. And your contact information?
514-668-2320. You can give me a call or send me a text. Set up a free meeting. Wow. Free meeting. What a great offer.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Ken. We appreciate you. Next up, our next affiliate that we have here on the screen, Dr. Dorothy Williams, Grand Rising. Sister, thank you for being with us this morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm
Kind
feeling
of
hyped.
early for me today. Got up late, so just kind of getting the mojo moving. Hello, everybody. I am Dr. Williams. I have a company called blackbiblio.com. So if you've never heard about this company, it has been created to help you change the world. That's pretty well what it's about. Our company produces educational products to make a difference in Canada. We need to get these school kits, which teach about Canadian Black history, into our schools, into our churches, our community centers, our libraries. Libraries hold our history, or at least they should. And so we offer this kit to you as entrepreneurs who are really wanting to make a difference in their world and in their community. You can get the information on our website at www.blackbiblio.com. Yeah, our website is the same as our name. Or you can contact us at 514-937-1733. The ABCs of Canadian Black History Kit is sure to please.
Thank you, Dr. Williams. Awesome and great energy, great presentation. And we are glad and proud to stand behind the ABCs of Canadian Black History. And I will just always remind all parents here, if you would like us to help to encourage your school to have a kit, contact us. We will send a letter to the school on your behalf from us, letting them know that the kits exist and to connect them with Dr. Williams. The letter is already drafted. Basically, we just need your okay, and we will send it on your behalf. And we are here to help encourage community. So please reach out to us. It's our pleasure to do so. Next, Sister Kemba, Grand Rising Queen. Looking forward to seeing you this weekend.
Good morning, everyone. How is everyone today?
Awesome. Thank you, Queen. How are you doing?
I'm well. So my name is Kemba Williams. I am the co-founder of the Keen Real Estate Group. We are a real estate firm that focuses on investment and building wealth using real estate. We coach, we educate, we offer additional services like property management to help folks who are getting into real estate investment in the GTA and beyond. We are having an event this weekend. That's why we're going to see Pharaoh live and in person. It's called Earn While You Sleep. It's happening in Brampton. And it is teaching people about opportunities to invest passively through different methods called REITs, land development, different business models that you could potentially use. We have some great speakers talking about the Dominican Republic, industrial real estate, lots of topics that are not necessarily your everyday, but very interesting. And we would love to see you all there. I'm looking forward to meeting you all in person. And I will share the registration link, and I will share my website and everything, keengroup.ca. You can come to the main page. You will find all the links you need, keengroup.ca. Okay? Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Queen. And if anybody's interested, we have one more space left in our car. Anyways who wants to come down for the day, who wants to come for we're doing a day trip, heading down early morning, and we'll be back late night, but we're doing it all in one day. Anybody who's interested in coming, who's going from Montreal.
I forgot. If you're there in person, you could win $5,000.
I thought you were just keeping it between us. I was like, okay, maybe because
I swear, sometimes, remembering to share the highlights is something, I don't know.
I got you. I was gonna do it anyhow. So I got you. So
Thank
good.
you. Thank
So
you.
guys, yes, you do have an opportunity to win $5,000 if you're present. So I was gonna say, everybody who's rolling with us, basically we'll have a great conversation on the way back. We'll be talking about the investment, what we're gonna do with the $5,000 that we win. So that's what's happening, guys. So definitely take advantage. And we have a promo code OFC30 when you're purchasing your tickets. That's OFC30, and you get a discount. So again, thank you, Sister Kemba, for what you're doing and for the support that you give to the community. Next, now let's dive into our community, our businesses and individuals who are on here. Let's go through as I see them on my screen. Brother Stephen Walker, Grand Rising King, thank you for being with us today.
Hello everyone. How you guys doing? So I'm Stephen Walker. I have 15 years of experience in the military as an intelligence operator. I'm also the author of the Sunderman series. I'm certified in several health support services, primarily REBT, Rational Mode Behavioral Therapy, and massage therapy. I'm here today as a massage therapist. I'm here to inform you that as the seasons change, as we get closer to the end of the year, things get a little bit busy and we get a little bit stressed. But because we're so busy, we are distracted from the effects of this stressors on our body. What I offer at Tamper Studios is relief from all these stressors and anxieties, whether emotional or physiological. And right now I'm here today to let you know that Tamper Studios will be offering package deals on massages that you can get for yourself or for other people that correspond with your health insurance incentives. As we are certified, we can offer receipts, but more importantly, making sure that you're able to get the best out of your health services. So even if it's physiotherapy and massage therapy, the combination with the incentives that we offer, you get the most out of your health support services. We want people to be aware of their health as the seasons change, because if we don't, we get tedious. We make these resolutions and then we lose sight of what we're doing. So you can find access to these packages at tamperstudios.com. If you're looking to directly book with me, you could find me on IG for now at Stephen.Walker1080p. If you look right under the header, you'll find a direct link to my booking calendar. So please take a look at that, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. Thank you.
Awesome. Good job, Brother Stephen. And thank you for what you're doing. Looking forward to having you on the 29th as well at the OFC retreat, but we'll talk about that when I'm doing the updates on what's going on within the community. And looking forward to having you in our car as we're going up this Saturday. Yes, let's do it. All right, Brother Fred, Grand Rising King. Oh, wait. Stephen, did you tell us what you need from us today? Like in terms of help, is it just to promote? Sorry.
Honestly, I'm more looking to help you because right now it's not just come get a massage. I really want to give people the opportunity to take advantage of the package deals and so that they can, design how they're going to utilize the services with their health insurance incentives.
Amazing. Okay, perfect. Thank you, brother. All righty. Next, Brother Fred, Grand Rising King.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Good morning, everybody. Couldn't make it last week because we were still reeling from that sky jump.
Yeah, you guys have to talk about it. Anyways,
she's not here this morning, but she is here, but off camera.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Fred Cox, co-owner of Liquid Green Products. We make a line of superior green cleaning products for cleaning your home, your office, your car, your boat, whatever it is. So we are encouraging people to take a look at what we have. If you're using, the Mr. Cleans and the Fabulosos and all those products, yes, they're good, but they're poisonous. So we're offering an alternative that does not leave a toxic footprint. Now, we are facing some challenges, and that challenge that we face, like any other business, is growth. We're talking, as a matter of fact, with a couple of other companies that make similar products that we don't make, and they are classified as disinfectants. Ours is not classified as a disinfectant. And so we're looking at how we can incorporate those products to expand our market base. And that's what we're doing right now. We're also, my wife and I, we also host a talk show every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. It's called the Liquid Green Health Show. And on that program, we discuss things pertaining to health, whether it's cancer, whether it's finances, relationship, whatever. Everything that you do in life has a direct or indirect effect on your health. And so we try to incorporate those topics into our program. That program is open to anyone who would like to sponsor us. Our listenership has grown exponentially, over the last year and a half. We are touching close to 16,000 listeners, and I see their hands waving. So you can check us out. The information is in the chat, and that's it for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Fred. And so from what I took right now, what you're doing is you're looking for expansion, you're looking for connection, promotion to get more of the product out, and just for strategic collaborations.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
Perfect. And if anybody who's looking for a spot on the show and interested in sponsoring. Okay, awesome. Did you say your contact information?
Yeah, it's out there. It's liquidgreenproducts@gmail.com. Sorry. That's the liquidgreenhealthshow@gmail.com. And if you want to go to our website with the cleaning products, is liquidgreenproducts.com.
Beautiful. Thank you again, Brother Fred, for what you're doing here in the community. And hopefully I'll see you on Saturday as well. All right. Sister Shiata, Grand Rising. Thanks for being with us this morning. Encore, s'il vous plaît. Ici, pendant qu'on fait notre rencontre, si jamais il y a de quoi qu'on dit en anglais, qu'on a besoin de traduire en français, s'il vous plaît, gênez-vous pas. Laissez-nous savoir et exprimez-vous dans la langue de votre choix. Good. Thank you, Shai. Go ahead. Just a quick PSA. Go ahead.
The Grand Rising. I'm very happy I was able to make it this morning, as life. I'm happy to be afforded the opportunity to be here. Anyhow, my name is Shiata Lewis. I'm a mother. I'm a devoted wife. I am also the artistic director of WiNNCK Folk Performing Company. I just want to take the opportunity to let you know a little bit about myself. I was born in Canada and grew up in Trinidad, myself and my two sisters. And growing up in both places has left us with a sense of loss, like we're not knowing who we are, where we belong. growing up without a sense of belonging, right? Because we are here in Canada and North America, but not fitting into the typical Canadian sense of life and living, right? But then also in the Caribbean, knowing the Caribbean, being comfortable in the Caribbean, but we're also seen as Canadians in the Caribbean. So WiNNCK Folk Performing Company has allowed me to really get a sense of belonging in terms of who we are and who I am as a woman growing up in North America with Caribbean heritage. It allows us to have a space that we can express ourselves, exercise our creative expression, and also learn about our culture and heritage. So this year we started a project called Carnival is Mass Movement and Music, which allows us to look at Carnival, the masking traditions right across the Caribbean region. So from Haiti, Guadeloupe, Barbados, Trinidad, Jamaica, you name it. We really studied the similarities between the countries and the celebrations and traced them back to our African origin. We look at the calypso, the music that we use, that driving force behind the music. We looked at the steel pan, which is the newest addition to our carnival celebrations, coming from Trinidad and Tobago. And this brings us to, like, all right along the way, it was a beautiful project that was very intergenerational. We as coordinators learned from the participants, learned from the learn from you're throwing me off, babe.
Well,
But anyhow,
you
so we
could be the
have
future.
we
You know,
have
I
an
could have you as
event
the
on
future
the
next week.
28th of October, and we would like to invite you all. It's a cultural expose of Caribbean Carnival arts. I'll tell you more about it next week.
Nice, awesome. And please your contact information, because what you're doing is exceptional in terms of keeping the culture alive. It really means a lot for the community. So thank you. If you could just share your contacts.
So WiNNCK.com is our website, and email westcanfolk@gmail.com.
And from what I understood, for what you need help from us with is you have an event on the 28th, and you'd like for us to attend and to promote.
Yeah, tickets are $20. Very affordable.
Amazing. Thank you very much again. We appreciate you, WiNNCK. Next, brother She Love. Bonjour, frère. Welcome, my brother. Thank you for being here with us this morning.
Hi, how are you? I finally made it, brother.
Yes, I'm so glad to have you. Good. So I'll let you introduce yourself. The floor is yours. Encore, je ne vous pas exprimer en langue de votre choix, so feel comfortable, English or French.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, my name is Shilov. I do, among other things, I do website. So I help a new entrepreneur or existing entrepreneur to having a presence online and make a good impression to their existing customer or potential customer. So I help them create a website that reflect exactly who they are and what they offer. So I would say the particularity of what I offer is that I really take the person, because I used to do coaching. I still do, but I'm not pushing that. So I help the person, step by step, to make sure that I understand what they want to show, what they want to represent, and to help them connect with their customer with a website that's look like them. So my website is solution with an S, solutionsbpc.com, or blackpotential.com. So
amazing. And brother, and how can we be of service to you this morning? How can we help you as a community?
Actually, I'm looking to see how I can help on the community. I just want to come and maybe share and help and support. So basically, that's what I'm looking for.
Thank you, my brother. We appreciate having you. And I'll use this opportunity, and I think it's now I'm gonna segue actually. So good, thank you, brother, and I'll introduce our BNI as well. So actually, first let me check. Did I catch everybody? Yes. Well, Sister Janet, Fred said you're here, but you're not on. Or did you want to talk about your experience?
We can't hear you. Okay, if you could give her half a minute, she'll be back on.
No stress. And I know we have Sister Carlene, who's joining us as a guest, who's tuning in and just listening to hear what's going on within the community. So welcome, Queen Carlene. We appreciate you and thank you for being here.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Sister Janet.
Sir. Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
Frederick, turn down yours, please. Okay. It was one of the most exhilarating, awesome experiences I've ever had. I am not going to be able to think of anything I can do to top this. I don't do drugs. I've never even smoked marijuana. And I had no fear. That is what really surprised me. Most people thought when they get into the plane, it's just a small Cessna. I was the only jumper because my son and I, we opted for an extra photographer. So they could only fit 4 people in the plane. So we had to jump solo. And when I tell you, I felt no fear. And that drop was fantastic. Now, part 2 to the story, when I landed, I rushed straight for the garbage can and went, whoop. And that was because I believe once the parachutes opened, the experience changed because he went from side. He was trying to give me a lot of thrills. And instead, that just made my stomach so upset. So we're putting the entire thing on the new website. We have a new website for the health show. And so we're putting the entire experience up there. My grandkids were so thrilled. They really wanted to come and see Nana jump out of the plane. And next year, now, so many of the cousins, so many of the people that have seen it, I'm going to put it out there for the OFC folks. Honestly, my friend said to me, Janet, you must be part Caucasian because Black people don't do this. And guess what? Black people should do this because it is so safe. Even Frederick wants to do it.
Nice.
Right? And so I thank you for everybody who watched and, the support. And you know what, OFC, it could be a great fundraising opportunity, I'm thinking.
All right. Well,
Great.
I thank you for that. And thank you for sharing your experience with us. We appreciate you. I'm very down. Everybody knows that last year we tried to do a whole family jump, and just the day that we went, the weather, it was just too windy, so we couldn't do it. And then life so happened we didn't get a chance. And this year, the year blew by. We all forgot that we were trying to do it last year. And before,
wow, I wish I'd known because we had 3 attempts. The first attempt was thunderstorms.
Right.
Second attempt was too cloudy. So they don't make joke. It has to be the perfect day.
Yeah. And you want them to. You definitely want to force the pot on that one. Okay, good. So thank you so much, Sister Janet, and we're glad that you made it. And I don't think sky jumping is just for Europeans or Caucasians. I think it's for
There you go. The beauty in our differences.
That's
great example.
So let's dive in. So let me give you guys a quick update. So first, introduce myself. I'm Farrell Hammond Freeman, founder and director of the OFC. As you all know, we are this community resource. We do have a very robust business network, but we are a community first. So please think of us first for all your community and your business needs. And as you guys hear here, we're simply a space to come together as a community. People who share the same visions, who share the same values are welcome to join the OFC so that we can build a stronger future together. We're here to empower each other, empower our youth, and help each other grow in business and in life. So if you guys know anybody, who could benefit from this type of community, I encourage you guys, please invite them out, have them join us in one of our weeklies. I will share our contacts if they want to connect with me directly. I'll share that with you guys as well. You can share that out and let them come and join us here. Some quick updates for the OFC. So I'm excited to announce, I had mentioned it last week. So we have Ken on board who's helping us to develop our business affiliation network. So these are all the affiliates of the OFC. Ken is now helping to structure that component of the OFC. Over the next 3 years, we're going to be morphing what the OFC looks like, where we'll have more what we consider official OFC service providers, in addition to our regular business community and network. So I'm glad for that. And Ken, thank you for coming on board and for helping us with that development. development. I also want to take a quick note, again, just to shout out Brother Shilov and to plug our OFC BNI chapters. We meet every Thursday from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. The OFC BNI chapter is what we consider the top tier of the OFC. So that's even after our business of our affiliates. The next level is the OFC BNI chapters. For those who are ready to scale and who are ready to bring your business to that level, we strongly encourage that you come and visit our BNI chapter. Shilov is a member and he'll be more than glad to welcome you. Brother Stephen, I know you'll be a guest with us this week, so looking forward to having you. Also, there's another cool opportunity. I had mentioned it a little bit last week, but there's certain times where OFC BNI members are not available to attend their meeting. And different than our meetings, the BNI meetings are mandatory. You do have to be present. And in the event you cannot be present, you have to have somebody replace you. In the event that you all want that opportunity to network and you want to come in and pop in for the day, we could also create that opportunity where you could come in as a guest, replacing one of our members. And it's a win-win because what we do is we're going to create an opportunity for you and that member that you're replacing to network, to connect, to get to know each other beforehand. Because when you come in, you replace them, you do need to speak a little bit about them as well. So it's a win-win. You get to expand your network, get to know people from within the BNI, and you get to present yourself to the collective. So if this could be a benefit to anybody, please do not hesitate. And like I said, we meet every Thursday from 11:30 to 1 p.m. All right, other quick updates before we dive into our feature. I think we're doing good for time. So every Thursday, you guys know we have the Empower Hour radio show and podcast. This is the platform that we have for you all in terms of entrepreneurs and members of the community. If you would like to come on the show, please reach out to us. If you have something you're working on that you'd like to promote, please reach out to us. It's our pleasure to have you on as a guest. This week, Thursday, we have something special going on. Mark your calendars. This week, Thursday, 7 p.m., we'll be doing a live session on Zoom. So you guys are all welcome to join us as our Zoom studio audience to participate in the show. It's going to be really awesome to have you. We have trivia, we have all kinds of activities, and this time you guys could join and chime in, and you guys will be joining us live. So 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time on Zoom. We will be sharing out the link, but we'd love to have you guys. And our featured guest for that day is Marlon Long, who was Celine Dion's former bodyguard, and he has actually just put out a new health product for anybody who's interested in that realm, and he'll be talking about how the advantages and the benefits and how it works and different things like that. So I'm definitely encouraging you guys to join us for this coming Thursday night. Two more quick updates for you guys. 7th of October, there's an event coming up. Our sister WiNNCK is going to join us next week to talk a little bit more about it, but just give you guys a heads up. It's a black talk, so to speak, but we're going to be addressing issues within the community that are important to us, especially putting a focus on young Black men and some of the things that are going on with them and looking for mentorship and different things like that. So it's going to be a hybrid event going on in Ottawa as well as on Zoom, and I am one of the speakers. So I am looking forward to having you guys come out and support en grand nombre, so to speak. I will be sharing that out. And last but very far from least, October 29th, we have our Appreciation Day. Sharing the link again in the chat. I might have done it already. I'm sharing it up 2 or 3 more times for sure before we end. And it's just to remind you guys, book your tickets. It's a full day of appreciation and fun at the OFC retreat. It is October 29th. It is a Sunday from noon to 6, where we're going to have all kinds of activities, from a hike with Hike Montreal, fingers crossed. We will have Female Mitchell there. We'll do meditation, yoga with Tanya, drumming and dancing with WiNNCK. And we're also going to have a appreciation ceremony. We'll be acknowledging everybody who has contributed to the retreat. And then we'll be having a bonfire and fireworks to wrap up the night. It's barbecue, all kind of different fun things. But the highlight, according to me, is that we're sending you guys all home with dinner boxes. The idea, it's a Sunday evening. We don't want you guys to cook. And so we'll be cooking for you guys and sending you guys home with supper. You're welcome. Anybody who needs transportation, please do not hesitate. Let us know before October 9th, and we'll be able to coordinate for transport for you as well, as long as you come from Montreal. Fred, not from Toronto. Okay, Fred, in case you're going to tell me you need transfer from Toronto, it's not going to work out. All right. That's it for my updates, and that's it for what's going on within the community. I am now super excited to cede the floor to WiNNCK. They are our virtual assistants. They are the OFC's official virtual assistants. They're going to share about themselves, their company, what they're doing, and how we can support them and how they can support us. So no further ado. And I don't know, are you guys both going to speak? Because normally I would spotlight you guys, but it's two of you guys on the screen, so I don't know if I
Yeah, we usually kind of just,
tag team it.
partnership is power,
That's it. I'll
teamwork
leave
makes
it
the
as
dream
this.
work. So if you can just give us access to share our screens.
Perfect.
We got a presentation just to simplify things. So yeah, we're super excited. Thank you very much, Pharaoh OFC. We're definitely grateful to be here. Grand Rising, great day. For us, it's afternoon. We are actually live from Ghana, Accra, right? Just making it happen. Super excited to be here and be able to be in business. I think a lot of times when people make these changes, like the fear they have is, can we survive? So more than surviving, we are thriving. Let's go do something special. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen, Chantel.
Yes, thank you, Nathan. Thank you. Yeah, no, we're super excited. Great day for everybody. We love hearing everybody's presentations of what they do in business and how they're really helping the community. Right? We're here as business owners to also help the community and to really help to see you guys thrive. Right? So WiNNCK, virtual assistant. We're here to really share our secrets to success. We want to really help you guys to really unleash the power of virtual assistants so that you can really move your businesses to the next level. Yeah. Next slide, Nate. Wonderful. All right. So Nathan and I, just to introduce ourselves, I studied mechanical engineering, aerospace, actually, and Nathan studied economics. And we together went into business together, working in finance and business, training other financial advisors. And one thing that we realized is that, in really building your business, it's not easy to do it alone. Right? As a business owner, it's great to have that support. And the opportunity came to us where we can move out to Ghana, West Africa, and really create a business like WiNNCK, where we are then creating giving that support to other business owners, the support that we were looking for. Right? So this is what we are, and this is what we do right now.
This is it. At the end of the day, kind of give you an idea of what to expect when working with a virtual assistant, or how to really, we are virtual assistants unleashed. Okay, we're here to supercharge your business. Give you the fuel you need to get to where you need to go. So first thing we're talking about is win. What is winning to you? Why and what is a virtual assistant, right? And then how can we win more by utilizing a virtual assistant, right? What is the secret to success on how to work with a virtual assistant to achieve your goals, and leveraging, right? Ideas on how to better leverage. And we have Win4, so examples. We can even get interactive if we want to and talk specifically about your own businesses and how you can have a win utilizing a virtual assistant, and how VA works, and how to actually build a business or build an organization utilizing virtual assistant services. So first thing is win. What is necessary, right? What is needed, right? So we all, for those who are parents, I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a man, we need to do what's necessary to make sure that our wives keep on smiling. See that my wife is smiling over there? We do what's necessary, right? If we have children, I'll do anything for my children. For those of you in business who have blood, sweat, and tears fighting to make sure your business grows, you will do whatever is necessary to make sure your business grows, as long as you keep your values in order. But at the end of the day, you don't have to do it all. You need to do what's necessary, but it doesn't need to be done by you.
Yes. So really, what is a virtual assistant? I mean, we're here talking about virtual assistants, really painting the picture of how virtual assistants could really help you. But what do they do exactly, right? Virtual assistant is really a VA, or so to say, a remote worker, right? That can provide a wide range of support to you as an entrepreneur, whether it's administration, bookkeeping, customer service, sales, data management, social media, graphics, web design. The list goes on. Right? Because at the end of the day, as a business owner, there's a lot of things that we need to do, but it does not necessarily need to be done by us. Right? Now, when we look at our community, particularly the Black community, right? We have to understand that there is a huge need right? We as business owners, we want to be able to grow our businesses to really help the community, right? But at the same time, there are obstacles that we face. And let's be real. They're real obstacles, right? When we look at funding, Black-owned businesses really only receive 2.3% of small business loans issued. Now, this is a US stat, but in Canada, it's roughly the same, right? Compared to 63% from our Caucasian counterparts. Now, that is a huge deal, right? So what that tells us is a lot of our businesses are underfunded, unfortunately, at the beginning. And businesses with 1 to 4 employees have a higher failure rate than businesses with 5 or more employees. Now, why is that? And that's a Canadian stat right there, right? Why is that? A lot of the time, it really comes down to time and money.
Time and money. That's what we want. That's what we're looking for. I don't know anyone else that goes to work just because they like the place. I'm going to go there and show up. That's volunteer when we're younger, but as we get older, we get responsibilities. Now we need money. We trade our time for work to get the money. So let's figure out how we can maybe delegate or outsource some of these repetitive and skilled and time-consuming tasks. Now, we're talking to more business owners who have a lot on their plate, these solopreneurs, right? These service individuals that have these professional services, but they have to interact with clients. There's so many things, so many parts along with that sales process that needs to be taken care of, but you don't have to do every single part, right? Hiring a VA from another time zone could possibly even increase your business operating hours, right? And then we look at reducing expenses in order to decrease overhead costs. I don't know about you, but if I'm in business, that's pretty much what we're trying to do. Keep our expenses low, keep our profits high, right? So let's look at this. 62% of small business report that administrative tasks take up too much time. 62% administrative tasks. So you're probably thinking, what administrative tasks do I have? Like, you need to think to yourself, write them down on a piece of paper. I got this. Write down 10 things that you probably need to do today. Probably about 4 to 6 don't need to be done by you, right? 97% of businesses that hired a virtual assistant reported increased efficiency, while 87% reported increased revenue. Now, I think both numbers are great. 97% is way up there. I'm part of that 97%. Right? 87% said increase money. If you are a business owner, you should be part of the 80% that wants more money. So the real question is, how much more money or how much more could you actually do with an additional 20 to 35 hours each week? Could you spend more time with your children? Could you take your wife out for something special, right? Could you relax in your man cave and do whatever you want? Do what's necessary, but at the end of the day, 20 to 35 hours can change your life.
Relaxing in your man cave. All right. So really, what is the secrets, right? When you're working with your VA, there's really 5 steps that we found are necessary. So when you're working with it, you want to really build a system. You want to have the support, and also you want to leverage the assistance of the virtual assistant, right? So these 5 steps are super, super important, and it really helps to guarantee that, yes, you're going to get the results that you're looking for, right? So number 1, you want to set clear expectations and clear goals with your assistant, right? You want to let them know, this is our goal, this is what we want to do, and this is when we want it to be done by. Right? Number 2, you want to provide detailed instructions, provide resources. So if this is a task that you typically do, you want to say, hey, this is how I normally do it. Or if it's something that you don't necessarily do or find you do well, you want to say, hey, I need you to go find these resources to then move this task forward, right? Monitor and assess progress, right? So throughout the time when the assistant's working on it, you wanna really make sure that you're, number 4, communicating, right? Providing feedback, letting them know, hey, this is going well, this isn't going well, let's make adjustments here and there, and let's really get this thing going, right? And number 5, you want to celebrate successes, build a relationship. When you have a VA that really works well with you, all of a sudden you guys tend to mesh. All of a sudden there's a synergy, right? The things that you're expecting, they automatically jump in and they take it and they go with it.
All right, so let's look at an example. We talk about a win for your business, right? E-commerce. Some of the tasks that a VA could do is email campaigns. So how many of you today with like email campaigns run with your business. You're like, man, I got to set this thing up. This is so frustrating. I got to sit there trying to figure out what goes where, how to make it look nice. Why don't you just wait for the VA to do it and then make sure it's good? And then, hey, could you change this for me? Like, right? Newsletters. Every month you want to send it out. As your network expands, you're gonna have to manage your CRM, or any other payment platforms. You need to manage these things, right? These things need to get done. Whatever is necessary. Well, guess what? Interaction with your clients is necessary, but you don't have to necessarily do all the interaction. I worked in finance for 10 years, insurance, investments, educating people how to create wealth. I love to sit down kneecap to kneecap, but then I had to do the initial call. I had to pick up the referrals. I had to follow up the referrals. Then I had to send them emails. Then I had to go see the appointment. I had to do the paperwork. After the paperwork, you send them a thank you letter. After the thank you letter, you want to call them every year on their birthday. You want to call them every three quarters. Like, so all these things need to be done. But if I would have just put someone in place to do a lot of that, I could kind of just feel good about sitting down kneecap to kneecap, right? Systems, automations, and booking. So what does that mean to someone like me? 25 extra hours a week, more time, reduce stress, business growth, increase revenue, and more loyal customers. Customers want to be appreciated. Let's make sure we appreciate them properly, right? Social media, 90%, the game has changed. We saw an opportunity coming to Ghana to create employment for the African continent while helping businesses across the globe grow because of this virtual world. We have eliminated geographical borders. We're now speaking to you from the continent, right? So it's so wonderful how now we realize that social media, 90% of the businesses use social media for marketing purposes. Are you using social media correctly? Let's sit down. Let's find out how we can put together a game plan. 71% of consumers who have had a positive experience with a brand on social media are likely to recommend it to others. That means if I see OFC on the social media platform, I'm like, I like these. I like what's going on. These guys are always posting stuff. I like the colors. They make me feel good inside, right? These types of things, right? They're bringing change. So when you see these things, it gives you more credibility.
Yes.
The VA can do it.
Definitely a VA can do it. When you look at even bookkeeping, right? We found that on the continent, there is so much talent from these graduates. We have people having masters, right, in accounting, doing bookkeeping for clients abroad, right? Why? Because the talent and the skill is here, but the opportunity may not be, right? So when you look at an average salary for a bookkeeper in the US, it ranges from 20 to 64,000. That's very similar to what's going on in Canada, right? So outsourcing can really cost as little as $500 to $2,500 per month, right? Which is super cost effective. Now, what's even better is that if you are a bookkeeper or if you are an accountant, now imagine actually outsourcing the bookkeeping to outsource virtual assistants. Now, because at the end of the day, one accountant or one bookkeeper could only handle so many transactions in 1 hour, right? Let's be real. That means you're limited on the number of clients you could intake. So outsourcing it, now you have a team of 5, 10 virtual assistants, 10 bookkeepers, now able to do this work for you. Now you can scale your business tremendously. Real estate, right? In real estate, when you look at these tasks, management of emails, listings, database, CRMs, managing your contacts, your social media, your bookkeeping, right? Lead generation, outreach, all of these tasks are tasks that are necessary in the business. However, none of them have anything to do with you opening houses, signing the sales of real estate. None of them, right? But at the same time, with hiring a virtual assistant, now you can have 30 or plus hours, right, of somebody doing all of those systems managements for you, such that you can now focus on what's really important: selling or buying houses. Very simple.
That's exciting. And, sometimes we all want to set ourselves up. We talk about, preparation. Those who don't prepare to fail, right? So sometimes we want to encourage our clients, encourage our assistants to make sure they can work together. We put together a 90-day action planner, right? This is here to maximize productivity with your VA. Right. And, it's chess, not checkers, right? We need to put ourselves in a position to be able to succeed. So if we create a plan of action and we work that, we work that plan, all of a sudden we're happy with the results. But we need to do like the success wheel that Chantel was going over. We need to make sure we constantly go through, we follow up, we engage, we compliment, we give feedback, we do all these necessary steps, right? On the bottom, there's the
And I just want to
QR
make sure
code.
you guys
Go ahead.
have time to close because we wrap in a minute. So
in 1 minute?
Yes.
Okay, so the QR code on the bottom, right? Go ahead and scan that. You guys can all get your free 90-day action planner, including this is TOM, the tax organization matrix on the right-hand side, where we look at how to prioritize your tasks. Okay, so this, you know what? We're gonna have a seminar coming up. It's called Supercharge Your Success. Virtual Assistants Unleash. We're about to be launching that. So you're gonna have to plug in, get to know what's going on. We won't be able to finish today, but we definitely appreciate you, Chantel.
Yes, yes, yes. At the end of the day, you want to work with a virtual assistant team that understands your goals, understands your needs, and is there to support you regardless, right? So this is what we do at WiNNCK.
Lovely.
Thank you, guys. That was power packed, filled with information. I hope everybody took notes, but lucky everybody, the sessions are recorded and we will be sharing it after the fact. Now, you guys know I'm really tight on our time as it is 8:30. I'd like to close on time, but also just encourage everybody to reach out to reconnect with WiNNCK. I don't know if you guys have any questions, but I think we'll have to put a pin in them or you could just reach out to.
What is WiNNCK? Is it an acronym for WiNNCK? Is it an acronym?
It is. It's actually whatever. Ken's winking away. WIN, whatever is necessary, right? Because at the end of the day, we like to say that our assistants will do as much as possible to support you in business, and we actually with our management, we then actually sit down side by side with you and try to work out all the steps and create systems. So WiNNCK, whatever is necessary.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I came back on camera to say big up to WiNNCK. They always help us out, and in our business and always there. So amazing team.
Shout out.
Thank you so much.
When you guys contact the OFC, all our member services, everybody who handles our emails, our newsletters, all our calls, and all our messages come through WiNNCK. So again, we thank you and commend you for the work that you're doing and for helping us to grow as a community.
Interact with member services. They're there for you, like daily. They work all day to support you all. So whatever you need, reach out. You don't have to talk to Pharaoh. Pharaoh has a team put in place.
He really does.
Take advantage.
Thank you, guys. So with that, guys, we will close up for today. As usual, I am grateful to life. I'm grateful to God, our creator, and I'm grateful to our ancestors for creating another opportunity for us to be able to get together this week. And I just ask that life continue to bless each and every one of us. Bless your businesses, that you'll be able to continue to grow, to support yourselves, your families, as well as your communities. Hotep, amen, and ashe, everybody. For those who are available this evening, you're welcome to join back at 9 p.m. If not, we'll see you next week. And remember to invite people out. Thanks. Ken, do you have 2 minutes?
All right. Give thanks.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Have a good day.